Hello everyone and welcome back to Let's Play Baldur's Gate Enhanced Edition, where last time we made our grand escape from Candlekeep through the catacombs after our friends betrayed us, our childhood friends. We're all doppelgangers or something. I mean, maybe they weren't. Maybe they were actually real things and we were just being manipulated. I'm not entirely certain. The fact that Elminster turned into a doppelganger makes me think that I was being manipulated by Elminster, who was trying to say that I was being manipulated, but in reality, I wasn't being manipulated. I was just killing everybody, and they were all doppelgangers. Now, the question is, were they all doppelgangers from the beginning? Right? That's something I don't know. Like, were they all doppelgangers from the beginning? Or were there just doppelgangers down below in the catacombs that were there when I went down there, and my friends are still alive back in Candlekeep? I don't really know. Maybe at the end we'll be able to go back to Candlekeep and see if they are there. I don't know. We'll find out. Anyway, we made it back to Baldur's Gate and some shit's gone down. Scar's been assassinated. I forgot the name of the bad guy. What is his name? Sarevok. Sarevok's being elected as to be one of the Grand Dukes. The other Duke is dead. Or not dead, he's, Duke Elton is sick. And we found out that the drunk guy, I forgot his name too. I'm terrible with names. Give me a break. Too many names. But the drunk guy that's been giving us information is actually an Omnian spy. Like elite spy. And he helped us find the assassins who killed Scar, who had a invitation to the ducal Coronation, and apparently they're planning to kill the other Grand Dukes there, or something along those lines. So that is our priority. We do have people telling us we should go investigate the Iron headquarters, but you know, saving the Duke seems to be a more pressing thing to be doing. I hope that it doesn't block us out from going to the Iron Throne headquarters. But I mean, that's what how they actually do. Just like the at the very beginning, how we kind of rushed to the mine to do that. Although I guess we didn't really, because we weren't strong enough to actually do the mine. But we're definitely strong enough to do this now, because we can't get any stronger than we are. So if we're not strong enough now, then well, the game's over, I guess.
No sooner said than done.
All right, so let's go ahead, get down to the Duke. We have our invitation. So Bob, or was it Bill, whoever the guard was, it was a really common name, should let us in. And then we gotta stop Sarevok. It's Bill. But Sarevok should be pretty surprised to see us, because he probably thinks we're dead. Except for the one guy who escaped, so I guess he's not thinking we're dead if that guy got here. We almost killed that guy before he escaped, but wasn't enough. Maybe he bled out before he got to Sarevok. Greetings, I assume you've come to the palace for the coronation of Sarevok? Well then, I'll need to see your invitation. Yes, well, unlike last time, we went home because we forgot our invitation at home, and we got it now. Here are our invitations. Could you let us in now? We're in a hurry. Don't be so impatient. Let's take a look at these invitations. Yes, they do look authentic. Alright, you can enter. Thanks, Bill. Save it. Let's get in there.
You must gather your party before venturing forth.
I serve the flaming fist.
Could you please hand over your invitations to the palace? Yeah, here. Thank you very much. You may pass now. Okay. So we are inside the Ducal Palace. I've entered the Ducal Palace. Now I must prevent Sarevok from becoming a Grand Duke and slaying the other Grand Dukes to seize ultimate power. This does seem like the end of the game, doesn't it? But let's see. We have already gone through the Iron Throne once, so like, if we don't have. Well, I mean,
Make it quick. A waste of my talent.
You gotta make sure there's nothing too important in here. Sarevok might have been hiding something in there. You don't know. Okay. So in here, Belt. What a name. Now that all our guests have arrived, we can begin with the ceremony that you have all been awaiting.
As all of you know, this is a special occasion for the city of Baldur's Gate.
It is time for a new person to join the ranks of the Grand Dukes. I do not wish to downplay the tragedy that we suffered with the loss of Entar Silvershield. Is he dead? But this is not the time for us to show grief. Like, did he die or is he just sick? I thought he was just sick.
The votes have been tallied from those submitted by the landowners. The result was nearly unanimous.
What of Duke Elton? Has his condition improved at all? If he dies, who will replace him?
Ah, okay, so Entar is not Elton, obviously.
What about the rumors of Arm mobilizing for war? Why aren't we preparing for war?
True.
With our iron shortage, how are we to defend ourselves? Who will give us the iron we need?
Sarevok will.
What of the Zentarum? I've heard that they may be somehow involved. I believe that Elton was poisoned by members of the Shadow Thieves. They're obviously trying to kill our leaders.
All of your questions will be answered in due time. You need not worry.
Entar was killed by Shadow Thieves, agents of Arm. If it isn't obvious to the rest of you, it's obvious to me. Arm wants a war.
The evidence we have about Entar's murder does resemble the work of the Shadow Thieves, but...
Resembles? That's ridiculous. The signature left behind on the body was the mark of the Shadow Thieves. Are you blind and stupid, woman?
Damn.
If I may continue, the signature left behind was very blatant and could have been put there to mislead all of us.
Thank you for being smart.
Who would want to mislead us?
The actual murderer. What is this? This guy's an idiot.
Perhaps I could interject something before this meeting degenerates into meaningless bickering.
We are here to welcome our new Grand Duke, so perhaps we should get on with it. Introducing the new Grand Duke, Sarevok Onchev. Onkev? I am honored to be here before such a respected assemblage of noblemen. I accept my new position with full awareness to my new responsibilities, and I will have many of them. Just to clarify, this is the guy who killed Gorion, right? Wasn't this the guy who was there at that night? And based off his armor, I don't know. Is he the guy that's like on the cover and everything in the cutscene? I would first like to address many of the questions that have been asked earlier. The rumors of mobilization for war are entirely true, as is the involvement of their Zentarum cohorts. But do not worry, we are not bereft of defense. Although the recent Zentish attempts at depriving us of the most valuable war resource, iron, has weakened us, it has not crippled us. When my father was most recently murdered, I inherited his control over the western branch of the Iron Throne. They have a great deal of stockpiled iron, enough for all of our needs. I will give this to the city to do with as you will. Unfortunately, our greatest military commander lies on his deathbed, a grievous blow to this city. To ensure that the Flaming Fist is well led, I will be assuming control of the mercenary regiment, with permission from its current steward, Angelo.
Wait one moment. That is not in your power to decide.
Shut up! Let Sarevok speak!
Instead of waiting for the war to come to us, we will take it to them. With the Flaming Fist, we should be able to easily take the town of Nashkel, and then quickly fortify the mountain pass through the Cloud Peaks. What? Who dares to interrupt? Hi. Sarevok has been elected the new Grand Duke of Baldur's Gate. This does not bode well for anyone, especially me. Doppelganger.
What?
Are they all going to be doppelgangers? Shit, they are, aren't
No
they?
sooner said than done.
Okay. Get in there. We need...
Jalcales?
do something good. We need to do something real good. I don't think any of these are what I'm looking for. I'm looking for like confusion. Okay. Try and save as many of these guys as we can. It's proving to be kind of difficult, actually.
Is there really no one else you can bother?
The Grand Dukes are dead, killed by assassins in our midst. Look there, the killers accused of murdering the leaders of the Iron Throne. That must be part of the plot. I don't want them alive. Kill them. Kill them all. You have failed, Heliax. Ah, shit.
Touch someone else, you filthy swine.
This is not good.
Peter Rex.
I need you to come over here. Did I die? Oh, I died. Well, shit.
Of course. What?
Okay, so we need to protect the Grand Dukes, which is Belt and Leah, I guess.
As all
What? With what?
and the
Perhaps I...
Shut up! Let Sarevok speak.
Make it quick. Of course.
Okay. Grand Dukes, Belt. Okay, and
Yes?
so we need to protect them
Yes?
as best as we can.
Be loving this.
Go and cast haste.
Peter Rex.
Dorn, attack him.
Is there really no one else you can bother?
Jalcales?
What?
All of you on him. Damn it, she's gonna die.
Speak
Dorn,
and
get in
be
there.
gone.
Touch someone else, you filthy
Can we
swine.
hold? Is Belt dead? I think Belt might be dead too. Shit. No, Belt's still alive. Good.
Make
All
it
of you
quick.
on him, except for...
Night Singer.
Guess you can
Here
attack
for
him.
me.
So. No, Leah's dead.
Yes?
Damn it.
Ooh, I'm gonna work out some anger on you.
Save me from the Spider Queen's vengeance.
No sooner said than done.
Okay. Well, Belt's still alive, so that's good.
Ulza?
It was lucky that such brave people as yourself intervened on our behalf. Is there anything that I can do for you in return? Take a look at these documents we have. Sarevok is the one who tried to kill you, had Intar killed, and nearly killed Elton. I'll take a look, but if you're wrong, the punishment for such false accusation is severe. Those people are the ones who wanted on multiple counts of murder. Kill them! These people are not to be touched until I have finished reading these documents. You don't need to read that document, but since I know you're too stupid to take my advice, I'll just take your head. Alright,
I don't want to talk.
so now it's just him.
What? A waste of my talents.
Eh? Is there really
Alright,
no
all
one
of you
else
attack
you can
him.
bother?
I'm glad we saved Belt. I do wish we had saved Leah. She seemed like the smart one.
Yes?
But, you know,
Jalcales?
tragedies do
Touch
happen.
someone else, you filthy swine.
You think we can hold this guy? I know we're gonna do a spider spawn though. Who's that on? Heliax! Oh my goodness.
No
Get out of
sooner
there.
said than done.
Corin, why are you in there?
Life is adventure. Great peril yields great beauty.
Make it no sooner said
Okay,
than done.
Corin. Are you out of like... You're out of arrows, you dummy. That's my fault actually, but...
I am the law.
Yeah, of course.
I am the law. I am the law.
Night Singer? Nah.
I am the law.
What? No sooner
as
said
you
than
will.
done.
You cannot hide forever.
You and I aren't finished yet, Heliax. I'll kill you just as I killed Gorion. The only way you'll ever live in peace is if you kill me first. Oh, he teleported, okay.
Make it quick. A waste of my talents.
I want you to be the one attacking him.
Ulza? Now
Get out of there.
nada.
What happened? Oh, is he gone? Gone? Okay. I think it is in your best interest to hunt Sarevok and kill him before he does the same to you. We've seen enough killing. I think you're right. The only problem is finding the bastard. Through the power of my god, I should be able to divine his location. Just wait a moment, and I'll tell you where he has gone. He has been teleported to the Thieves Guild. I will dimension fold you to where he has gone. From there, you can follow him and kill him. Good luck. Wait, can you heal me first? Wait! I'm not ready.
I hate them flaming fist pansies.
Dinked. Dinkod? What is this? It seems like everyone's crashing in on the Thieves Guild these days. First that huge armored guy, now you. You better tell me what you hear about and right quick. We're in for a lot of trouble. We're tracking down Sarevok, the huge armored guy. Where did he go? Yeah, thieves are my friends, right? He went down the stairs right over there. He was sure in a hurry. If you're going after the guy, it'd probably be a good idea to get a little more prepared than you look. Down there's the thieves' warrens, and they're really dangerous. Go talk to Black Lily over in the storeroom by the stairs. She'll give you some good prices on equipment. I even hear that she sells some magic stuff. Thanks. Journal updated the maze. Okay.
Yes?
Should we, leave and rest? Is that wise? Why don't I have any potions? Healing potions, that is. Am I really out of healing potions? Holy crap, we are
Make it quick. No sooner said
not in a
than
good
done.
place in that regard.
Off with you now. I've got counting to do.
Please tell me you still have healing potions. I have a feeling you don't. Shit. She doesn't. Yeah, we've bought her out. Alrighty. Do you have good arrows? We'll take these. So you get 10 of them. So we need 8 times 3, 24. If I can do my math right. And, okay.
Yes? No sooner
Sarevok
said
has
than
fled
done.
the Thieves Guild and has escaped into a maze. The maze leads to the Undercity, an old settlement that once stood where Baldur's Gate is now. It appears he intends to make his final stand there. Okay. Then maybe we should rest. I mean, we don't have enough. We don't have a lot of healing potions.
What?
Wonder if it's time sensitive. I wonder if we can go to Tomoko now. Let's.
Make it quick. Of course.
He's trapped down there. We're gonna assume.
A waste of my talents.
Ah, they did say you need to go now, huh? Like it was very pressing.
No sooner said than done.
Shit. We don't have the healing for this. I don't know what we're doing. I don't know what we're doing here. Maybe it's not as dangerous as that guy said it was. That's not what I wanted. This. Heal. 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 One more on Heliax. And we're gonna take your potions, give them to you. Oh, you have some already. Give them to you then. Okay. Other things we can use here. A lot of potions of heroism. You should have some still, yeah. You can use them as well.
I need an ale.
And drink your potions.
Yes?
Night Singer.
What do you want?
Venture or nothing.
Okay. Go into our potions. What else do we want here? Go ahead and get all these out. Can use those too. Give him the potions of stone form. Probably need some more strength potions. Give me those potions of invisibility for me. And these two. There we go. Okay. You can have those. You have that one. And that one. These go to me. Stone form go to you. Genius go to you. And I'll take these and you can have these. Okay, go ahead and drink this. You drink that. You've already drinking that, so you're fine. Drink potion of speed.
Make it quick. A waste of my talents.
And what we want to do,
Is there really
go into
no
here,
one else you can bother?
haste. And then step up
You
here.
must be loving this.
And this is invisibility, right? No, that's detective visibility. There's my invisibility spell. I always forget what these look like. This one, right?
Yes?
Good. Save it. Let's get
No
down
sooner
there.
said than done.
Voletta Stiletto.
A waste of my talents.
Shall be quick if you let it.
Blast you all thrice over. I don't know who you be, but if you're in league with him that cut me down, you can all go straight to Hades. May the spirit of those that built this maze take you down. Shut your yap. I'm looking for the one called Sarevok. Did he come this way? You look injured. Who has done this to you? I mean you no harm. I'm only here to find Sarevok. Yeah, I want Sarevok. You've got me best wishes if you're hunting him down. Flew by me, he did, and only paused to stick me for the fun of it. Vicious bastard he is. The traps ahead will likely claim him, even with that mage he has dragging along. Even with that mage he was dragging along with him. Would you be able to guide me through the traps ahead? Ha! I mean, no. No, I won't be doing that. I ain't ever seen anyone walk out of that maze alive. Not that you won't survive or anything. I bet you just waltz through without a problem. Yep. Yes, sir. I'll just wait here to hear about it, though. I ain't got no wish to meet the undead that maintain her, nor the jellies that keep her clean. Gotta catch my breath, you understand? Where does the maze lead? I don't rightly know, though it is said there is a city beneath this one. Some archaeologist, smart-arsed sage might be able to tell you more about it. It's not a proper city down there, you understand, just the remains. Not surprising, really, if the site that Baldur's Gate is built on is so appealing. It would figure that there would have been one built here before. I care little. Nothing but dead down there now. Get moving. Rest you well. Yeah, whatever. Just be sure to give that Sarevok a shank of steel. And try. The Thieves' Maze was built long ago and now serves as a decoy escape route to fool trespassers. It is maintained by undead and kept clean by jellies, likely enslaved by some long-forgotten thief adept at magic. It leads to the Undercity, an old settlement that once stood where Baldur's Gate is now. Nothing but undead there now, supposedly. Oh. Okay, well...
What?
How long do these potions last for? I kind of want to use these, sparingly. So we're going to just... Okay, I am detecting traps now. Nice and slow. Step at a time. Be nice if Sarevok just got rid of all the traps for us, huh?
Where the gold grows.
Ah! No, what are you doing? Oh, that was actually really good. Alright, everybody.
I don't want... All right.
Make it quick. No sooner said than done.
Guess the haste has already worn out, huh? That works. Green slabs are apparently not very difficult.
Ooh, I'm gonna work out some anger on you.
Here we go. We're fatigued. Well, that's not good, is it?
I have little taste for sleeping in a dog pile with you, Rivel. Find me an inn.
Well, I mean, I guess we should go sleep. Like, if we're tired, we gotta rest. We can come back down here. When we're rested, we'll have the spells back. Although we are wasting those potions. Fuck. I guess we didn't use any, super... I guess they're all pretty good potions. We gotta go back.
You must gather your
Yes?
party before venturing forth.
Of course.
Like, we're just gonna die if we go in there
My eyes a while.
without resting. And to make up for,
Off with you now.
you know,
I've got counting to do.
not having those potions, we'll just buy her out. We actually don't need antidotes. I hope. What? I don't have enough space, I guess. We'll have to choose what we want when we get there. Let's go to you.
'Twill be the darkest day you never see.
Alright, give me these
Before I
potions. There we go.
What? No sooner said than done.
Set out.
No sooner said than done. A waste of my talents.
I suppose, you know, getting to him quickly is ideal, but at the same time, we don't want to go in there unprepared and just die. So, you know, this is still probably a smart decision. Maybe we should go and investigate the headquarters too, make sure, you know, there's nothing there he can call reinforcements with or something. I don't know.
Of course.
Why, it's been getting prickly on my eyes.
You want some whiskey?
Tonight you sleep hunted by all, and wake in a dream hunted by one. Tonight you are the monster everyone claims you are. The kobold scorned like a rodent. The ogre that children fear comes in the night. The mobs and their torches now come for you, counting you among the creatures you once did hunt. Or so someone would have you believe. Once again you hear the voice, a voice that now makes no secret of its origins. It speaks of destiny and nature, and of evils bred in the bone. It says you will never be free of the mob, that they will hunt you for what you are. Murder and death run through your heart, and accepting that will supposedly give you power. The essence of Baal within you cannot be ignored. It is mistaken. You have already accepted what runs in your veins. You have accepted it and moved on. Whatever the foundation of the blood within you, it is yours and no one else's. If there is a power to be had, then you will administer it as you see fit, and not according to the ravings of a shade long dead. You calmly turn your back and walk away, applying the most powerful weapon you have at your disposal: indifference. Let the dead rattle on if they wish. Had they the power to harm you, they would have done so a dozen times over. More tangible threats require attention. The voice becomes shrill and piercing as you walk, but gradually grows weaker. As it fades, one warning does stand out amidst the din. It speaks of others that will listen where you have not, others that will embrace what you have rejected, and others that will be your death. This describes but one man, and you know of no other it could be. He who orchestrated your fall, and deserves all that you shall inflict upon him, Sarevok. He shall feel your wrath for all that has occurred. You awake sure of your cause, and of what must be done.
That was a good dream. So, gain special ability. I thought I already had that vampiric touch. So,
Make it quick.
how much does that change based off like your who your character is? Because it seems like it does a really good job of like capturing the essence of, you know, what I wanted Heliax to be, sort of like
sooner said than done.
selfish, all about his own power. Doesn't really care for authority
Of course.
unless it's his own. It matches pretty well with like what I was going for, which is nice, for sure. But now we have vampiric touch, which is good. We should go to the potion vendor, see if they've got any healing. I guess for that we can see if the flaming fists are going to be after us still. I kind of hope they're not. Hey.
No sooner said than done.
Business has been poor, what with the iron shortage and all.
Does have 4 elixirs of health. We'll take all those. He has these potions of healing, which I don't think work. Yeah, and then a bunch of shit that I gave him. Anything else in here that I really want? I mean, the Hill Giant Strength I'll take. Guess we can take the potions of regeneration. This might come in, I mean, it's healing in some regard, to some degree.
Of course.
Let's go see if we can't find Tomoko. Save it again, just in case the Flaming Fist do attack me. Tomoko.
I must talk to you in private.
I
These are troubled times.
I see you have sought me out as I thought you would. I have things that must be said, things that are important to us both. I put one condition to my discourse. You must agree before I speak. A promise I seek, and I will accept no less. Bah, I make no promises. Tell me what you have to say, or you will suffer. You have said many interesting things, but I do not trust you. Why should I make promises for information unheard? You have my word that I shall honor my promises best I can. Yeah, why should I? My promise will not harm you. Though ignoring it can. Indeed, my information can only benefit. You will gain if you did not know it before, and you will gain if you knew it but needed it confirmed. The choice I pose is the only option. Are you in agreement or not? I promise. I thank you. Here is my request, though it may seem quite odd. I charge you to defeat Sarevok, the man behind all your woes. You must destroy his plans and stop his scheme in its tracks. You must strip him of the belief that he can succeed in this path he follows. You must do this for me, and you must also leave him his life. That's a big promise to ask, Cavaliax. I will help him to live his life as a man, not as the god he thinks he can be. I do not see how such a thing is possible. He has sought to destroy me, and I have only responded in kind. Sarevok seeks to destroy everyone, not just you. You are of particular interest because of your shared origins with him. You are a possible rival, one of the few that are worthy of his personal attention. Above all else, you are family. I see this as startling news, though likely you have suspected as much. Does this disturb you? It should not. Monsters are often closer to us than we'd like to think. You are siblings, and the paths open to him are yours as well. Though he has been racing down his from his earliest days, you had Gorion to guide you, did you not? Sarevok had no one. He draws his strength from his hatred, from the thought of rising above those he knows to be inferior. His divine blood hungers for conquest, and that is why he must be defeated, but not killed. He serves another, but does not know it. I hear no more. He will die for what he has done, and I cannot be dissuaded to do otherwise. Divine blood? He serves another? Of what do you speak? The child becomes the father, or desperately wishes so. The blood pulls, calls, and demands. The wise Alondo did say unto the ages that the Lord of Murder would perish and his doom would spawn his mortal progeny. Chaos would be sown in their passage, but to what purpose? You have felt the hunger and heard the offerings of power? Sarevok thinks they are true, and so he seeks a senseless war, and a slaughter of a scale so grand as to defy description. He thinks it will launch him to what? Possibly he is right, but I cannot lose him to this. He must die, there's no other way. Why do you oppose him when you so clearly care for his life? I shall strive to stop him, and will do what I can to see that he lives. Why do you care? Sarevok is... I share Sarevok's company, and would do so until I die. Given the choice. That is all you need to know. I would save the man within the beast he wishes to be. I do not believe he will survive his plan. It is all based on conjecture at best. He feels that he has been chosen, and that he will become more than he is. I do not share this belief. Gods are not known for bequeathing their power, especially if they have foreseen their deaths. Whatever he is, I would keep him here, grounded firmly among those of us that are all flesh. You're a fool to want to help him. He is irredeemable, and I shall deal with him as I see fit. I shall strive to stop him, and will do what I can to see that he lives. So, the only caveat that I can think of that Heliax might want to spare his life is this emphasis that I've had on he cares about his friends and family. And while he doesn't have like an actual connection with Sarevok, maybe now that he knows that he's his brother, there's something more there, right? There's a connection. This attachment problem that he has. Can that outweigh the fact that Sarevok killed Garayan, though? That's going to be tough. That's going to be tough. I don't really like the first one. He is irredeemable. It sounds too righteous for Heliax. Like, that's not really what he's concerned about. Redemption for him or not redemption. It's more about revenge. I don't see, like... I feel like maybe he wouldn't feel like it's not a big deal to just tell her, I'll do what I can to see if he lives. See that he lives? It's kind of like, you know, he might still die. But, yeah, whatever. You know? Sure. We'll tell her this, just to see what information she has. I thank you. Sarevok can be redeemed, as could you should you one day pursue the same path. For now, I shall speak of secrets to aid you. Duke Elton may be saved, but Duke Intar Silvershield has been killed outright. Yeah, I know. The murderers have acted with anonymity, but I know who and where they are. You must go to the undercellar. Return if you have already been. There you'll find Slythe and Kristen, two unsavory beings that revel in the violence Sarevok allows them to commit. They are no more than animals in human guise, even by the standards of the company they keep. Kill them, and you shall know much of the plan. If you do not know where the undercellar is located, then go to the sewers. You will find the entrance there. Yep, thanks. There is another. Atop the Iron Throne base is a woman whose influence is a poison in Sarevok's soul. If she were removed, I know he would listen to reason, to my pleading. Cythandria is her name, and she holds much power in this matter. She seeks Sarevok's favor as well, though she is content if he self-destructs, so long as she profits in the deed. I must go. He cannot know I have helped you. Okay. So, I guess... Hold on.
Hello there.
Can I go in here and talk to Duke Elton? Can I save Duke Elton, please?
Sorry, friend, but you've got a date down under.
What foolishness is this? Are you trying to storm the Flaming Fist compound? You'll find no friends here, Heliax. Angelo now commands the Flaming Fist. Friends of Duke Elton can only expect death from Angelo's new order. To arms, to arm! Heliax and cohorts have broken into the compound. Okay.
I'm gonna work out some anger on you.
Kill the mage. Next. Good, next.
This will not be a quick death.
Good. This is the last one. We're not losing, like, reputation for this, right? No. Okay, good. We have to kill Angelo. That's another, ally of Sarevok. We gotta take care of his allies before we go after him. That's my reasoning here. Leave him alone in that maze in the Undercity. And hopefully we'll get some allies for ourselves. But now we have to wait for this hole to go away. Guess we could use Dispel Magic, but that seems like a bit of a waste. Have a spell when we could just wait. I have no problem waiting. There we go. And shouldn't be too much longer for you. There.
Make it quick, of course.
This will not be a quick death.
Good. Delos. Okay. So we get down here, make sure there's not like guards in here and stuff. And make sure all these mercenaries are dead. Okay. Let's go and try and save the Duke.
Every crime must be.
You there, shh. Don't make too much noise. My name's Kent, and I want to talk to you. Another flaming fist? Get out of my way before I kill you. What is it you want, Kent? I remember the bunch of you from when you worked for Scar and Elton. Well, since you've been gone, things have gone downhill. Elton's taken ill, and he's resting in the room beside us. His healer, Rashid, keeps on saying that there's nothing he can do, but I know better. He's no healer from what I've seen. Anyhow, it doesn't matter. It don't matter. I've decided to desert the Flaming Fist before things get too hairy. I don't want to lose my life over whatever power struggle was going on in the city. Why don't you think he's a healer? I followed him one night all the way into the sewers. There he went to the undercellar. Why would a healer be found in a whorehouse? I don't know. Well, I mean, I don't know what he was doing there, but it wasn't good, whatever it was. I have to get going before my commander notices that I'm deserting. Perhaps we'll meet again. Perhaps. I mean, like, I don't think going to a whorehouse means you can't be a healer, but sure, buddy, sure.
Of course.
Oh, there he is. You there. Who are you? What are you doing here? We know who you are. We're here to protect the Duke. Stupid primates. It was your last mistake to come here. Guards, let us see how your vaunted skills perform against one who was born an assassin.
Yes, a waste of my
doppelganger.
talent. What?
Here we go.
Of course.
Oh, I'm so tired.
And again in your debt. That creature has kept me helpless for too long. Perhaps if I hadn't been incapacitated, I might have been able to prevent Scar's death. Cough. Angela will soon hear of my recovery. It is important that you take me away from here. I'm sure Angela won't want me coherent and among the living. Take me to the Harbor Master's building. The Harbor Master is a good friend of mine. I can rest there until I am fully recovered. Take this letter. I managed to filch it off of Rashad when he was caring for me. From what I read of it, it seems that Sarevok has dire plans for the city. I fear for the lives of my fellow dukes, Leah and Belt. If they were to die, Sarevok would take over the city. You must find Slythe and Kristen and stop them. Cough. Hurry. We must make haste. Okay. You gotta take him to the Harbor Master. Yeah, we've already... Leah's dead. But Belt is alive, and Sarevok has been... Oh. Dorn, can you hold him for me? Thank you, buddy.
What?
Thank you, buddy. Thanks, bud.
A waste of my talents.
Okay, so to the Harbor Master.
Get me out of this hellhole.
I was actually, when we went to the Harbor Master building a few episodes ago.
Of course.
Was that when I was doing my stealing? I was wondering, like, why there wasn't, like, anything for that building. It seemed like a pretty important building. Now we know. I'm on a coffee. It's a horrible time. Okay. Over here.
A waste of my
This is actually, it works out pretty well. We can go straight into the Iron Throne headquarters once we do this.
You need something, stranger?
No.
I serve the flaming fist.
Who's this guy? Is he trying to talk to me? Yep. There be tensions rising between us and There'll be war soon and plague and pestilence. Better than us, I say. Plague and pestilence from what? From war, of course. What else do you think would follow in its wake? That's why we need Sarevok as Grand Duke. For he'd take the resources from the Iron Throne and assist us. Attack first and fight the war on their soil, rather than our own. As I told ye, better than them than us. Well, I mean, it's not how it works, man. Like, Jonathan, you look lost, citizen. Can I be of any assistance? Not so much lost as curious, officer. Have you any news of how close we are to war with Alm? On the brink, I reckon. Angelo's been mobilizing them fists for war and equipping us with solid weapons forged from good Iron Throne ore. It's a good thing that Angelo has such close ties to Sarevok, or we'd be lost. And a good thing he's been there to take command too. But with Duke Elton sick, this does not bode well at all. We're the Flaming Fists, citizen. You need have no fear of those Omnian fools. If you doubt me, visit the barracks in the city. We are well prepared, I promise you. I bet. I bet we are prepared.
No sooner
Mr. Harbor Master.
You're rather outlandish folk to be wandering round here.
By the bitch queen's breath. That's Duke Elton ye have with you. He's looking in a bad way. Leave him here with me. I'll make sure he's all right. You're the people who've been working for Scar and Elton along against the Iron Throne? Well, I'm sure you have much to do, so you should get a move on it. Don't worry about Elton. I'll keep good care of him. I've got to get him to a safe place, so good luck. Alright, later. See you, Duke.
No sooner said than done.
Alright. Now that Duke Elton is safe, I can make my way to the Iron Throne. Surely there I will be able to intercept Sarevok and stop his plans. Oh, could I have gone here instead of going to the Duke? Or the Ducal Palace to stop him? I don't know. We're out of order, but it's all good. We're missing somebody.
Make it quick.
No, we're not. Looks like we are. We just weren't. Alright, back into the Iron Throne headquarters we go.
Leave me be, or the guard will have you.
Out of my way, interloper. I'm getting off this sinking ship as fast as I can. Why are you so panicked? Is not Sarevok in control? I will not debate that he is in control, but whatever his plans, they certainly do not have the good of the Iron Throne in mind. He has abandoned us in favor of his new position, that of soon-to-be appointed Grand Duke. We are simply to be cast off, and I would not be surprised if he marches the Flaming Fist through here tomorrow as a show of his stance on mercantile crime. Sarevok is the Grand Duke? How can this be? I will stop him. A thorn in the side you may be, but I'll wager that Sarevok was likely done with that installation. Its destruction probably saved him the trouble of doing it himself, though marching the Flaming Fist through the mines would have only increased his popularity. With Intar Silvershire dead and Scar replaced with a lackey captain of the guard, Sarevok has no more use for us. He's moving on to bigger things, though what they are I have no idea. I've wasted enough time on you. Kill me if you must, but I have no intention of waiting around. That's fine.
A waste of my talents.
You've made the right decision in the end. Who? Get out of my way. I don't care who you are. I just want out of here. And who are you? Pang is the name, and I'll thank you kindly to get out of my way. I don't care why you're here. Take all you wish if you're thieves. I just want to leave. That Sarevok has become too big for his britches. Our leaders weren't a day dead before he declared the Iron Throne to be his. And then you won't mind if I help myself to your coffers, will you? Bah! They're nearly empty regardless. Sarevok has been making decisions on the sidelines for some time now, and it has cost us all plenty. He does not seem concerned with profits or much of anything. The iron shortage became his pet project, but he has used it to inflame tensions instead of build business. He has brought us down as sure as if he was some hero. What reason he would have to provoke a war, I do not know. Enjoy your looting. I'm leaving for good. My kind of guy. Enjoy your looting. I surely will, although I'm pretty sure I've looted this place already.
Yes?
Are you out of here too? Who are you? Have you business here? What does it matter? Everything is in shambles. I expected more resistance. What's going on here? There's very little going on here. Everything is falling apart as we speak. And one person is to blame. Just who might that be? Sarevok is the foul spawn that surely did the deed. He craves the power of the Iron Throne, but for what purpose I do not know. He throws away gold like it was copper, and uses our best laid plans to inflame governments instead of bargaining for wealth. He's in line to become a Grand Duke because of his efforts to fight his own chaos, but I doubt his coronation will stop his lust for carnage. Who are you, by the way? What are you doing here? Here to kill Sarevok. Then I shall let you pass. The more blades that chase Sarevok this night, the better. I must go now. Thanks, Gregory. Are you all going upstairs, which is where I'm going? You're going the wrong way.
What do you need?
Oh, hi. Oh, wonderful. I recognize you from the descriptions given. You are the ones accused of murdering our leaders, are you not? I suppose you are here to exact revenge or some such. Well, we are already defeated by one of our own and do not need you. You would do better to focus your efforts on Sarevok rather than beating up those already beaten. I will get to Sarevok eventually. I will destroy the network he's built first. Why would he turn his back on the Iron Throne? Because he was never interested in us in the first place. The Iron Shortage was to be an elaborate plan to gain power in the region. It was to strain relations with Alm, thus reducing the activity of the Knights of the Shield, and ultimately reducing trade with them through legitimate means. We would step up to monitor the sanctions and pocket hefty sums in the process. Such was the plan, but Sarevok apparently had other ideas. What ideas? I know his methods, but I do not understand what he hopes to accomplish. Likely he assassinated Duke Intar so he could step in, but political gain does not seem to be his goal. He would have had plenty of economic power as head of the Iron Throne, but money was not his concern either. He seems more interested in prolonging the tensions with Alm. Though what a war would get him, I do not know. We are no longer in a position to profit from it. What do I care? I just want to leave before we're turned over to the guard. Goodbye. Alright, so the Iron Throne is really done for here. Surely there's still somebody who supports Sarevok here. Trying to keep these guys in line.
A waste of my talents.
Touch me not.
Kalesia?
You are unclean.
You there. Stand your ground a moment. I demand to know what is going on here. I have been sent from Symbia to determine why this branch of the Iron Throne has foundered. And I have found no one who will stand still for more than a second. What in the blazes is going on here? What's going on? The Iron Throne is in big trouble, and I'm the cause. Why not ask Sarevok? He seems to be the one in control now. Sarevok? That upstart? Then the rumors that I've heard are true. Our regional leaders are dead, and Sarevok has assumed their roles. Such arrogance. No doubt he had a hand in their demise, I'll wager. That would explain why we have not been getting reports. That explains why we have not been getting reports on progress here on the coast. But what could he be up to? I shall have to report these findings to my superiors at once. What is your name and rank here? I shall report of you as well. Lieutenant Heliax. In charge of security. Heliax? I've heard that name before, but where? No matter. Consider yourself dismissed. The Iron Throne washes its hands of this place and shall support it no longer. You're no longer needed. Inform the others, will you? Or don't. We really don't care at this point. Good day and goodbye. Later. Oh, the cook is still working. Alright. Khaleesi. Alright.
Of course.
Anybody else?
No time to chit-chat.
Worthing. Why, hello, Heliax. I suppose we should have expected you coming here. Bit of unfortunate business in Candlekeep, eh? What? What do you know of what happened here? I know that you are the unwitting dupe of Sarevok, as were we. It would seem that he sacrificed our leaders just to discredit you, knowing that you were perhaps the only ones that stood in his way. Of course, he also became our leader of the Iron Throne himself, but he seems quite beyond needing us now. Such disrespect to throw us away as he did. It hardly matters now. What with his coronation imminent, I'm sure the ducal palace will never quite be the same. I must go. Pleasure chatting with you. Everybody hates Sarevok. Wait, I don't want to go there yet. Let's go down here. Did I never explore this area? I'm certain we did. Maybe I died and then in the reload I didn't check it out. It does seem like he's not going to have very much support from these guys, though. So you've come back. If you were smart, Heliax, you would have left well enough alone. I don't know how you escaped my lord's trap at Candlekeep, but you won't be getting any further than here. Why did you come back here? I would have thought that you'd go after Sarevok directly. Who are you to threaten us? Someone told us that this would be the place to go. Who are you to threaten us? Such anger and determination. I am Sethandria, consort of Sarevok. I have been with him since before he knew of his true heritage, the heritage you share with him. He will be pleased to know I have killed you, perhaps enough that I might become his favored one again. So you're one of his bimbos. Who cares? Defend yourself. I doubt you'll ever be his favored one. Sarevok is evil to the core. Help us defeat him, and we'll let you go free. Yeah, you're one of his bimbos? Defend yourself. I'm not without my defenses, Heliax. I'm a conjurer of some proficiency. So I've been told. Come, my minions, make short work of these intruders.
I don't want to talk.
Yes?
Killer.
I'm gonna work out some anger on you.
Go after her. Let's go and silence her. Dorn takes fire damage. Okay. Go ahead, magic missile her.
Make it quick.
Are you silenced? No. Why aren't you doing things?
All right, but not because you told me to.
Magic missile. Alright, well now she's dead, so it's all good, I guess.
Yes?
Dorn is taking acid damage. Should be okay.
What?
Alright, we got a letter here. Sarevok, I have received your letter and am quite overjoyed by your proposition. I have told my wife and she is excited as I am. I accept your mission and think that your payment is very adequate. This will be our greatest feat yet. To kill 3 Grand Dukes of Baldur's Gate. We will be arriving in Baldur's Gate within a week and should be taking up our usual residence at the Undercellar. If you wish to contact us, you will find us there. Use the access point through the sewers. Yeah. This is a different one. Sarevok, I must say that our first victim was not the challenge that my wife and I had expected. The foppish idiot had only the most token defense. However, I can assure you that Intar screamed quite deliciously all the way to the end. I hope that this next mission is much more difficult. From what you have told me, it would seem to be assassinating 2 Grand Dukes in their own palace, while they harangue the high nobles of Baldur's Gate no less. I can't wait. You still know where to find us. You should come down and enjoy the pleasures of the Undercellar for yourself. But if I know you, that'll never happen. Your obedient servant, Slaith. The Diary of Sarevok. That's what I'm after. This is the good stuff. What is this? The Whistling Sword. Okay. You can have this. We need more space. You can also have these. Take the money. No, I don't really need these anymore. Not really much left to buy. But might as well take them anyway. Diary, 14th of Ilint, 1365. Today, Cormyr has instituted a ban against the Iron Throne from operating within their borders. While this is a great blow to the Iron Throne, it is the perfect opportunity for Realtar to approach the Throne High Council with his proposal. If things go well, we could begin the operation within the year. Davorn has sent a message to Realtar, informing him that the mine of Cloakwood has been drained from its is ready for use. This revelation should help greatly in convincing the Throne High Council. 2nd of Nightall. The Iron Throne Council has agreed to support Realtar's plan. He has been given all the resources he needs as well as leadership of the project. I've expressed interest to my father. and he has promised to include me within the operations along the Sword Coast. He mentioned Mother in our conversation, how I wasn't to be unfaithful to him as she had. He made it clear that I would suffer her fate if I was. His threats are weak and hollow, and I shall listen to them for only so long. I decided to take this time to make my visit to Candlekeep. I waited a long time to research the prophecies of Alondo, and I must know if the dreams speak the truth. I will not believe the words of phantoms without proof, and the priest of Baal I confronted gave me nothing. He was old and died quickly in my grasp. If the words are true, I shall surely groom stronger acolytes than this. A year later, around a year, I don't actually know the months, my research has gone well. The monks here at Candlekeep have been quite helpful, but when I have read, it would seem certain that the blood of Baal does indeed flow through my veins. His prophecies are, of course, ambiguous, but I think I understand them. He foresaw his coming death and seeded his essence across the land. The children born as a result bear the marks of chaos, have power with no direction, and shall feel the blood of a god within them. The deaths they bring shall awaken the Father, and through them he will rise. It does not explicitly say, but obviously this means that death wrought by the children will cause them to ascend. Fitting, and since the Father was the Lord of Murder, proving one's worth must involve an act in accordance with his portfolio. I begin to see what I must do. Death on a godlike scale. The monk Gorion troubles me. He seems to have taken an interest in my readings. I must be careful to be more clandestine in my research. I wish I could simply kill him, but I doubt I could safely murder him within this damnable library. I had a dream this night. My mother was talking to me, but as she did, her face became bloated and discolored. Her voice became weaker as she spoke to me, telling me to save her from Realtar. I could see the garrote cutting into her neck, but I did nothing. It was only a dream. I take my leave of Candlekeep now, and not a moment too soon, for I am sure that Gorion has perceived my heritage. One thing that I am certain of, Heliax is, in actuality, one of Baal's brood as well. Heliax has all the markings, and it would explain Gorion's curiosity in my studies. Though there is nothing I can do now, I ought to make certain to return and kill the little brat. It would be foolish of me to let one of my siblings live, especially one being brought up by the Harpers, and I am sure that is where Gorion's allegiances lie. Today I met with Realtar in Baldur's Gate. The fool still insists on calling me his son, and for now I will let him. He assumes that I am loyal to him because he raised me. Well, loyal I am, but only as long as he is useful. He set up a base in the mansion of a destitute noble family and says that everything is running smoothly. Mulahay has established himself at the mines of Nashkel, and his kobold minions should be already busily contaminating the iron ore. Only a few slaves have begun to mine out the ore at Cloakwood, though Realtar assures me that once the bandit raids begin, we'll have a steady supply of new slaves. And this is... okay, another year. I met with the leaders of the Chill in the Black Talons. I have little liking for Ardenor, the leader of the Chill, but Turgaz seems to be a man of his word. It is a good thing, as I'll have to work with these mercenaries for the rest of the year. Another year later, everything proceeds well. The ore coming from Nashkel has started to deteriorate, and my mercenaries have been doing a fine job of destroying any iron caravans en route to Baldur's Gate. Though some of my mercenaries have been captured, most think they work for the Zents, so no trouble has fallen on the Iron Throne. I'm sure that the Zents at Darkhold won't be pleased to know that their names have been falsely used. I'll have to be wary of Zentish agents in the coming months. I think I now have the time to deal with that old Codric Orion and his little whelp. I'll have to inform my men that I'll be gone for the next week. Mystery Day. No time to write, but I must not neglect my journal, so... The future dead must know of how the Lord of Murder again came to them. I shall hire a scribe when time allows. Things have not gone completely as I've planned, but I will still be able to salvage the situation. Heliax is on the move to Baldur's Gate. If I could maneuver the whelp to Candlekeep, then I would have the perfect scapegoat for my plan. My mortal father, Realtar, is there to meet with the Knights of the Shield. He has been blocking all my attempts to escalate the hostilities between Alm and Baldur's Gate, and these meetings will only serve to smooth relations. I must rid myself of them all, and assume control of the Iron Throne myself. I cannot allow petty business and monetary concerns to interfere. Terribly sorry, Father. But my true parentage calls, and you are in my way. I shall be sure to instruct the doppelgangers in the exact manner Realtor should die. I think a garrote would be perfect for the task. This diary looks to be important. You should probably keep it on your person. Alright, I shall.
Make it quick.
Okay. Is acid damage something I can cure with antidotes? Cold resistance. Okay.
Yes? A waste of my talents. What? A waste of my talents.
It looks like it's gone. Alright, gang. Hurry up and break out of that, please. So we have killed his consort. We've got his diary. We have saved Elton. And we also have the Tokomo? Was that her name? On our side. Well, kind of on our side. So we have basically done everything we can to cut off all of his connections to the city. So now he's alone down in the city, or in the Undercity. So now we just have to make our way down there. I think we're going to go rest first, and then in the next episode we'll make our way there. So let's head to the inn.
A waste of my
Just gotta go all the way down.
A waste of my
A waste of my talent. So no way down this side?
No sooner said than done.
Doesn't actually look like it. I know there must be, but doesn't look like you can see it. I've acquired, and now I have the proof I need to stop him. I must prevent him from being declared a Grand Duke, but I doubt I'll be allowed to entreat invitations such as invitation. Yeah, we've done that. I wonder if having the diary there would have helped us, like, prove that he was a bad boy.
You must gather your party before venturing forth.
Or if having that on my person's gonna help me when I actually fight him. Maybe that'll help convince him that he's, you know, gone down the wrong path. I don't know. Do we want to do that, though? I kind of just want to kill him. Like, I know we gave our promise to the girl, but, you know. I don't know. I guess we really have to decide how much family really matters to Heliax.
You want some whiskey?
Sleep. And I think that's where we're going to end this episode, guys. And next one, we will head down and chase after Sarevok and put an end to him one way or another. But until then, I hope you all have...
I can hardly believe it. You, the spawn of Baal himself. Urgathos was wise to tie my fate to yours. Think of the rivers of blood we could spill across the realm.
Well, hold that thought. I won't follow in the footsteps of my father. I will not continue his legacy of evil. While the prospect of having divine heritage intrigues me, I cannot say I'm comfortable with its source. Yes, I look forward to exploiting my bloodline to its fullest. I like that one. Exploiting it. I don't plan on, like, following him, but I'm gonna exploit it for sure.
Yes, I can see it now. A great fate awaits you. Do not forget those who have bled for you when you finally ascend.
We shall see. Alright, right-hand man. Dorn has become increasingly excited about my status as the offspring of Baal. He seems to see himself as my right hand, working for the next god of murder for fame and glory. I like it. I like that a lot. There are a few better right hands I could ask for.
No sooner said than done. A waste of
Alright, for real this time. This is the end of the episode. Until the next one, have a wonderful day, and I'll catch you later.